told your friend you're not okay.
Since the beginning of this year, the entertainment world has been filled with surprises, but none have shocked the public as much as a simple moment from a global superstar. In what initially seemed like an insignificant moment, Jungkook made a statement that instantly changed the international conversation. He admitted his interest in meeting Taylor Swift. At first glance, the words seemed lighthearted, almost like a spontaneous tidbit. But the entertainment world isn't that simple. When a figure of Jungkook's stature and influence makes a statement, the world immediately turns. At that moment, the global music industry seemed to be zapped with a new energy, a massive potential that was hard to ignore. Initially, the conversation was relaxed, without pressure, without expectations. Jungkook sat in his usual casual manner, appearing comfortable and speaking frankly as usual. But as soon as he mentioned his interest in meeting Taylor Swift, the atmosphere changed. That slow, calm statement felt like a small explosion, the impact of which spread faster than anyone could have imagined. Within seconds, fans began reacting, sharing the clip across all available platforms. Within minutes, international media outlets began covering it as headlines. Within hours, the entire entertainment world was filled with endless speculation, theories, analysis, and hope. One of the things that made this moment so powerful was the authenticity in Jungkook's delivery. There was no hint of sensationalism or overhyping. Instead, his simplicity and honesty made the statement seem genuinely sincere and respectful. Jungkook wasn't making any grand claims. He was simply expressing his admiration and desire as a fellow musician. But because Jungkook is a major figure in K-pop and Taylor Swift is a giant in the Western music industry, the combination of these two names alone was enough to keep thousands of people replaying the video endlessly. What made the moment even more compelling was the fact that these two figures have long been intertwined, albeit remotely. As a singer with world-class vocals and performance, Jungkook grew up amidst the international music scene, influenced by Taylor Swift's work. Taylor Swift, on the other hand, is known for her appreciation of diverse musicians from around the world and for her close relationships with many international artists. When Jungkook said he was interested in meeting Taylor, the public immediately saw it as more than just a personal attraction. It symbolized two of music's biggest forces glancing at each other and likely respecting each other. After the statement went viral, various theories began to emerge. Some suggested Jungkook might be considering a major collaboration. Others believed he might simply want to learn from Taylor's transformational and courageous career. Many also argued that their meeting could be one of the most monumental moments in modern music history. Even just meeting each other, these two artists had the potential to create a huge impact, not just on their fan bases, but on the entertainment world as a whole. Furthermore, fan reactions fueled the topic. BTS's large and active fandom began flooding social platforms with incredible enthusiasm. Taylor Swift fans were no less enthusiastic, creating countless posts depicting how they imagined the two artists meeting. Many began creating fan art, video edits, and even lengthy threads predicting what could happen if the two were to actually meet for an event or musical project. The media also joined in the excitement, writing lengthy articles highlighting the two's career paths and why the meeting felt so significant. Many music analysts noted that despite coming from different worlds, Jungkook and Taylor Swift share several similarities that made this meeting feel very natural. They are both known for being hard workers, perfectionists, visionaries, and highly dedicated to creating quality work. They are also known for setting new trends in the entertainment industry. Therefore, the idea that the two could one day be in the same frame or stand on the same stage seems not only possible, but very plausible. Jungkook's confession turned out to be just the beginning of a phenomenon that moved far faster than anyone could have imagined. After the news dominated the global conversation, its effects began to be felt within the entertainment industry itself. Not only did fans and the media react, but various parties involved behind the scenes of international music also took notice of this unfolding dynamic. Labels, producers, event organizers, and industry professionals began monitoring the developments with interest, as if recognizing the early signs of a potential major event. In Korea, various cultural analysts began highlighting how a single statement from a K-pop superstar could shake things up so much that it captured the attention of two global fan bases simultaneously. Meanwhile, in America, Western music observers saw the moment as a fascinating illustration of how the modern entertainment world is becoming increasingly borderless. That geographical distance, language differences, and differences in musical genres are no longer barriers to creating a major spark between two global icons. Interestingly, Jungkook's interest in meeting Taylor Swift instead became a stepping stone to re-examining both of their careers. Many media outlets began comparing how Taylor Swift built her music empire through a long-term transformation, while Jungkook navigated his international journey through dedication, relentless practice, and remarkable adaptability to the modern music world. These two grand narratives, previously separated on opposite sides of the globe, suddenly converged in a single news story. Amidst all this, fans began remembering small moments from the past that now felt like early clues. Some rediscovered old videos of Jungkook singing Western songs, including Taylor's popular works. Others found snippets of Taylor Swift's interviews in which she spoke respectfully about the international music industry. Fans reread every small detail as a sign that the two were indeed on a path toward closer ties. Meanwhile, on social media, the conversation continued to grow. Many began to see that Jungkook's interest in meeting Taylor Swift was not just a fleeting sensation, but also a demonstration of how a global artist now wields such influence that it can unite two halves of the modern music world. The combination of BTS's global popularity and Taylor Swift's enduring influence for over a decade has created a pop culture phenomenon that's hard to match. At the same time, content creators around the world have begun capitalizing on this moment to create a variety of intriguing speculations. These range from illustrations of their meeting, scenarios of possible collaborations, to imagining how the public would react if the two actually met at an international event. Some have even created simulations of a combined concert stage, imagining how Jungkook's soft voice would blend with Taylor's rich, narrative vocals. These content pieces further fuel the ongoing global fever. But what's most interesting is the reaction from other musicians. Several international singers have begun to show interest in the conversation, offering support, and even expressing curiosity about the possibility of a collaboration. This shows that Jungkook's simple moment has impacted not only the fan base, but also industry professionals who are used to viewing everything from a business and artistic perspective. As excitement builds, media outlets are beginning to speculate on where and when the meeting is most likely to take place. Many are citing an International Music Awards show as the most likely venue. Others are suggesting a private meeting backstage at a major festival. Some even speculated that both labels had already begun considering preliminary talks to create an opportunity for a formal meeting. But beneath the frenzy of speculation, one thing remained constant and at the heart of this entire narrative: the sincerity emanating from Jungkook's statement. His interests seemed devoid of any hidden agenda, unadulterated and uninhibited by the idea of stirring up controversy. Precisely because of this sincerity, the public viewed the statement as an honest reflection of a musician admiring another, a natural expression of professional respect. While Taylor Swift herself has yet to respond directly, many observers believe she must have heard the news.